Well, I thought Charleston Southern played a great game, had a great game plan. I feel like we really improved defensively in the second half, and really made their baskets difficult, or their shot attempts difficult, but they were able to get a fair amount of offensive rebounds, something we've been pretty good at, defensively rebounding the ball. The style of play they defended us with, we've seen before, and we prepared, but we certainly had troubles with it, and it really affected our rhythm and how fluid we usually try to be. And so hats off to Coach and to Charleston Southern, and we need to regroup and get ourselves ready for the A10 opener.
Coach Mooney, what would you have hoped that you would have done defensively that you didn't do in the first 10 or something?
Well, they're really an incredible three-point shooting team, and one, so committed to shooting threes, and two, really good at making them. And so what I would say is we were just a little bit late. When you switch, you're switching usually on a screen, sometimes on a cut, but usually on a screen, and they're pretty good at, not quite screening you and making a little bit in the gray area. And we were late recovering on some of those that gave us some trouble. And they were very aggressive right from the beginning, and made a lot of the threes that they made in that first 10-minute segment. So, and part of that is we were, I feel like we were on our heels a little bit, and the more aggressive they were, the more we were put on our heels.
What message did you leave your guys with as A10 play is right around the corner?
Just really, John, the biggest thing is to stay together, and a college basketball season has ups and downs within the game, within practice, within certainly within your schedule, and that you have to stay together. And it's something that we've talked about often with this group, with all the teams we've had. Just try to stay together, and if none of us did enough, to win the game today, and so that we'll try to make sure that we can't get this one back, but we'll try to make sure the practice is really good tomorrow, and we're alert and attentive, and that we're ready to play and compete for in A10 games.
Three-point shooting that Charleston Southern had early affected the game.
When you shoot the ball like that, it always gives you a good chance to win the game. And I feel like early to start the game, he wasn't as alert as he was supposed to be, and he got clicking a little bit earlier than we would like. So I feel like that really just sparked off the whole game. Just them hitting threes early, getting them some confidence, and he rolled with that the whole game.
Once the Spiders caught up and took the lead with 15 minutes left, in your estimation, how did Charleston Southern maintain and build?
That's a good team, man. He just rallied together and just kept pushing forward. That was really the main thing. I felt like they were a little bit more together than we were tonight, and that helped them win the game.
And how about sort of the vibe in your locker room now heading into A10 play?
We got an older group of guys, so we just try to talk positive, and we try to talk about the things that we should have did better tonight, and we can't come out like that ever again in A10 play, because there's a lot of good teams in A10 this year.
What was the problem in your estimation with the start?
I just feel like the alertness, we probably should have came to the game with a little bit more respect than we should have. The main thing really just being alert to guys that we knew that was coming to the game that were really good and that could shoot the ball at a high clip, and I feel like we didn't do a good job of that today.
The way they play, they are in top gear instantly.
Yeah.
And the Spiders are faster this year, but did that kind of slap you in the face a little bit if they just came out and...
No, I don't think it slapped us. That's what really slapped us in the face, because we played a similar team like William and Mary. But I just feel like today they was just making a lot of good tough shots, and I feel like in the second half we guarded a little bit better, but that first half really gave them the most confidence, and I feel like that's what carried them to win the game, was that first half, how they came out.